Hello. First match, gonna be fun. 6 matches on the card this time. That's gonna be the new standard for Legacy. I hope everyone is okay with that. If not, we're gonna start this match though right now. Thanks for the follow there. Much appreciated. Hey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anthony Martin coming to the ring here first, and he's making his Legacy debut after, unfortunately for him, a loss in his debut on Uprising, but this is where it starts to matter.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, Anthony Martin.
As I was saying, Martin unsuccessful in his debut on Uprising, but tonight against Adam Rage, a former X Division champion, more specifically the longest reigning. No, there's not. I'm deathly terrified of copyright strikes, and my YouTube channel already has a couple of claims that it's not worth risking audio being removed from the VOD or whatever, so I just don't fuck with it. I know it's a little awkward, but I'd rather not have to worry about any of that shit. Especially since a lot of the commentary I do is done during the entrances. I just don't want to risk any audio removal. Adam Rage, though, former longest reigning X Division champion, and what a win that would be for Anthony Martin here. Ahoy!
And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 205 pounds, Adam Rage.
Adam Rage, the man who, like I said, held the championship, the X Division championship, longer than anyone has ever held it, 365 days exactly. He lost the title 1 year after winning the title back in February, but he's looking to move forward from that. My belief in what I've been told is that he's eyeing the world championship held by Justice Stone, who is no longer with his partner Jacob Wells, who's crossed the brands. Of course, tonight we have quite a show. A lot of champions in action, not for the titles, but in action nonetheless. Rage, I think he kind of needs this win more than Anthony Martin might. And I don't mean that to be rude. It's just in his last match against James Adams, he was unsuccessful there. And I think in order to really recover from the loss of that X Division championship, though it was back in February, he hasn't truly recovered fully, at least. As here, the lockup in the center gets the double leg takedown, and it's immediately breaking down there with Rage throwing punches. He's got the brawling technique down. He's got the ability to move with the quickness. But obviously, he knows Anthony Martin has the technical prowess, and he does not want to wrestle with Anthony Martin. So he's got to throw strikes as much as he can. That's what he's doing. Martin gets out of the way, charges, and big knee to the face. Returning the favor from that knee strike earlier. Tried to get the grapple of the head, and he reverses. Big elbow to the face. Misses that overhand. And it just now notified me about your follow there, Ashley. Thank you. Rage tries for the boot to the gut, gets blocked, and now Martin goes under into the exploder suplex. Big knee to the gut. Tries to follow, but Rage backing up, but gets caught anyways. Big clothesline. Referee needs to move, and now a big forearm to the face as Rage gets taken out in the corner. Oh, my chat disconnected on my computer. Whoops. Martin, repeated strikes to the knee. He's really doing a lot of damage here. Turns him around now, gets the waist locked. Oh, trying to take out that knee again. Rage knew it was coming and had to get away from it as quickly as possible. He did that side headlock takedown, but gets caught here into a suplex. Martin tries to chop, but he gets caught. Fireman carry by Rage, but elbows placed straight to the chin. Oh, the gut buster there. I was about to say he's got him where he needs him, but he tried to get back in this match. Oh, he's back over. Waist locked by Rage now. Inverted DDT there. A quick roll up though by Martin. Only one count as Rage back up to his feet. Misses that European uppercut. Drop kicks him. I think he kicked him in the face from between the legs. That's an interesting way to do it. Charging and a big knee strike. Lifts him up. Goes over for that side spread, but no, drops him down. Power slams him down. Martin, boot to the gut, DDTs him. Both men so far showing a lot of ability here. Managing to reverse and get in and out of situations whenever they need to. Rage blocks that, gets, wait a minute, turns him around again. Pulls him into it. The J Driller, no, reversal by Martin. Alabama slams him. And now Martin pulls him over into a neck breaker. Into a Muda lock. Or as close to one as he can get from that position. Rage though, oh, a punch to the eye almost. Sends him to the ropes, pulls him into that German suplex, and Martin straight back up, but he gets caught as soon as he gets to his feet. And the blood pouring, and an elbow to the back of the head. Pulls him up again for a boot. And this is the side of Rage we saw throughout his tenure as the X Division champion. The ruthlessness of the former champ. He saw the blood, he smelled the blood in the water, and he instantly went for it. But Martin, the technical ability, noticed the situation, got him into a pin, and almost stole the win there. Double elbows to the head, and the tornado to the face, but he gets out of the way of the stomp, charges in, and he gets caught. Big flatliner there. If Rage hits this, it could be over. The splash. I'm pretty sure we've seen him win with that before. That looks like a rope break to me, but I guess not. Rage caught. He wasn't paying much attention there. Another gut check, and he tries to lift him up, but Rage with a punch to the gut. He might just be allowing Martin to hit moves so it brings the energy back in, that boost of energy when you're in a panic. Boot to the gut. Martin, though, again, the neck breaker. Rolls him over into that Muda lock once more. Oh, Rage taps. He got the angle on the neck, and it was over there. Look at this again. If it shows us the full extent of it, he puts more torque on the neck right there. And as soon as he did, Rage had to tap.
Here is your winner, Anthony Martin.
A big win for Martin, and he definitely fought for that win. The blood pouring on his face proves it. But we go from a Legacy debut here to an old Legacy rivalry all the way back from 2021. A return match to Legacy from this man.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 210 pounds, FD.
Fidel De La Rosa, FD3, making his return to Legacy here tonight. And the man he's facing here, Roy Pierce, back in April of 2021, these two had a one-on-one matches. FD3 was the X Division champion. Roy Pierce was the world champion. FD3 defeats Roy Pierce in 2021, eventually leading to him winning the world title down the line. But they, to my knowledge or recollection, have not had a match since then against each other. This may very well be the first time since they fought each other back in 2021 that they've been in the ring one-on-one. And Roy Pierce right now, #1 ranked, or at least tied for #1 ranked, needs to beat Fidel here. And let's be like completely real here. Both men in this match have the track record that backs them up completely. Fidel, a former X Division champion, former world champion, former intercontinental champion, and his opponent Roy Pierce, a former intercontinental champion multiple times and former world champion multiple times. And he's even held other championships, I believe, but I can't remember them off the top of my head just now. Hello.
And his opponent from Allentown, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 235 pounds, Roy Pierce.
Both of these men know what they're fighting for. And I believe when you are this aware of what's going on and you're prepared for it especially, it leads to some of the best encounters between competitors in VPW. When they know that they're this close to a chance, there's our pay-per-view is coming up in a matter of a week or so, probably maybe 2-3 weeks, either way, whatever. Anyway, they know the gravity of the situation and that there's a pay-per-view coming up and an open spot in the X Division title match. Roy Pierce is a former openweight champion as well. Thank you. Because you unified those two titles. There you go. Fidel charges in on Roy, who's, like I said, these two may have only had that one encounter to my recollection. But I guarantee you they've both been studying each other since the announcement a couple of days ago that this match was happening. They know a decent enough about each other to know what needs to be done here. Of course, both of them are submission specialists in their own right. Fidel with that crossface. Roy Pierce with the Kimura lock. As Roy gets sent into the corner, drop kicks him. And he's going to get some momentum, some speed on this one as he drop kicks him right in the face this time. And kicks to the face there to top off the drop kick as he's now drops the knee on him. Fidel from the Future Foundation roster was drafted with another man from the Future Foundation roster over to Legacy with Peligro. Boot to the gut by Pierce, gets the collar and elbow. Irish whips him into the ropes and kicks his knee out from under him. What a leg sweep. And now Fidel going to drop the knee once again. No, a miss for a second time. And Pierce tries to close on him. German suplex by FD3. Crosses the legs, captures the wrists. Super Dragon curb stomp there. Elbow to the head as they're on the outside. Dangerous. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell? There. I mean, it's closer to what it's supposed to be, I think. A little bit out of position there, but he still got enough of it to do a little bit of damage. And speaking of damage, sends him into the steel steps there. Fidel getting back in the ring as Pierce on the floor for the moment. Lifts him up. Pierce, driving him into the edge of the ring. And continues the onslaught with some stomps. Interesting, as now Pierce drops him down to his knees there and grinding the knuckle into the shoulder, but Fidel able to throw him away. Charges in for the drop kick. Remember, folks, it's a 20 count on the outside if you're not aware. Jesus. Flurry of offense and strikes just going at Pearson. He's not defending. That's how you end up losing the match here, Pierce. You got to start defending those strikes. Put your hands up or you will be put down. He tries that knee strike again and Pierce out of the way, and a big clothesline takes him down. But he's back up, turns him around now. Waist locks him on the outside. German suplex. Keeps, wait a minute, dragon suplexes him. Crosses the arms and another suplex on the floor. Pierce getting back in the ring to break the count, but Fidel right behind him. Kimura. And look at that, he pulled him away from the ropes when he locked it in. If he could reach his legs out, he could get out, but he breaks the hold instead. Both men highly technical, but Pierce straight into that knee bar again. It could also double as an Achilles hold there. As he looks like he's putting torque on the ankle as well. He's struggling to step forward. Pierce almost got him with that kick. Sends him in the ropes. Oh, miscommunication is now Pierce tries to power bomb. No, Fidel punches down on him. Oh, and a big roundhouse kick. Oh, Pierce, shoulder breaker. And now the Kimura once again. Too close to the ropes this time. He couldn't separate him from the ropes. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, big lariat. One. Oh, and the ref saw the rope break at one. Good eye from the referee here. To the gut by Fidel as he tries to go down for the legs. He gets caught, and Pierce gonna work the arm here. Oh, look at the shoulder, and now hammerlocks him. Oh, and his arm has just got to be completely wrecked here. And he's going straight for that Kimura again, straight into it, not close enough to the ropes. And Fidel, urgency set in there. He got out of the hold as quickly as he could, super kicks him. Fidel charges over, swinging neck breaker on the floor. Oh, Pierce caught him with a big slam. This is a match for the ages. Two former world champs fighting each other with everything they've got. With a kick to the head. Lifting him up now. Ankle pick, and now he's gonna get him in the crossface. Pierce taps out to the crossface. Great technique from both wrestlers on display.
Here is your winner, FD.
Congrats to FD3 there, making his return and winning a big match in the return. But we got to move on from that as we got the Women's World Champion in action. Here we go, former television champion on her way to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Florida, the All-American Sweetness, Holly Lance.
Lance, former television champ, the first to, I believe, hold the women's television title. I will do a quick fact check so that I don't look completely dumb. Yes, Holly Lance, the inaugural women's television champion. Speaking of television champs, we'll see the women's television champ, Celestia, in action later tonight. As the world champion, Alice Howell makes her way to the ring. Right now, she doesn't have an official challenger for the pay-per-view.
And
she puts the title on her shoulder, and she's going to march to the ring.
Champion Alice Howell.
Alice Howell, a two-time women's champion, and always a real problem for whoever she steps in the ring with. The last match she had was at Loomis, where she lost, well, not lost, whoops, where her opponent lost. Sabrina, the Cold Standard Sabrina, losing to Alice here. Alice stopping that offense right there. She's done with it. Alice tries to go for a body punch and stops the punch returned. Goes for a German suplex. Won't be the last or the least of the suplexes we see from Alice here. Alice gets shoved away by Holly, and Lance charges in. Big boots her. Tries to go around, but Alice with a boot to the gut there as she breaks that wrist clutch and hits another suplex. Gut wrenches into the suplex and keeps the waist locked. Lance charges in, gets the arm drag as Alice, I wasn't looking at the screen for a moment, so I'm not sure if the counter is accurate, but I'm pretty sure we're at maybe 4 to 5 suplex variants. We count all suplexes with the suplex cyborg. She gets up to her feet and immediately gets caught as soon as she does. Lance sends her to the ropes, misses that drop kick. And she gets caught with some punches because it seems like she was a little confused by the positioning there. And Lance with a Death Valley driver. Top mount for the punches. We're in for the STO. Lance lines up the shot here on the world champ and a drop kick to the head. Going to the middle rope for something big. Not sure what she's thinking, but whatever it is, could it be worth it? Missile drop kick. Ooh, strong kick out by the champ. Sentons her. Lifts up Lance, turns her around. Big angle slam, technically a suplex variant. 1, 2, no, Lance out at 2. Big shoulder block, doesn't knock her down, but it did damage clearly. As she gets her up in the fireman carry and gets dropped for her troubles. Lance with that STO again. It's worked twice already, so wouldn't be surprised if she continued to use that to knock the much taller opponent off her feet. Alice taunting in front of our ringside correspondents there, and Holly Lance looks to make her pay, but she turned around just in time. Big chop to the back and a kick to the chest. I am not, oh, wait a minute, watch out! Oh, belly to belly, just tossing her. And now the deadlift into a power slam on the floor. Another suplex, but a Northern Lights in this scenario. Oh my God, German suplex into the steel. Holly Lance has not moved until just now when she was stomped on. Oh, she made a mistake. The bear hug by Alice. She's got her arm trapped. Oh my God, look at the angle of her arm. Oh my God. No wonder she tapped out. Her arm was gonna be snapped there. I hope the replay shows the angle of that arm again. Holy, look at that. There's no way she was gonna get out of that. That's just disgusting.
Here is your winner, Alice Howe.
I don't know what to say about that. That was just a strong win for the world champion, but I hope Holly Lance is okay. Jesus.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 222 pounds, Johnny H.
Peligro now makes his way down that ramp on Legacy for the first time, I believe. But with that being said, you know, sometimes you need a change in scenery to really get into things, and he was on Future Foundation for a little while, and things had not panned out for him there, so he got drafted over to Legacy, and we'll be seeing how he does here on the orange brand. He's facing off against quite a worthy opponent. I would say so myself, obviously. I think Hunter has proven to be an incredible asset to VPW.
The Impact Champion, Gentleman Hunter.
Hunter in his second reign as champion. He's got one successful defense so far, I think just one, maybe two. Let me make sure, because I can't remember off the top of my head now. Two successful defenses, yes. Back at Crossfire, getting a successful defense over Dante Dinsmore, and at Loomis beating Dalton Thunder, who was just recently drafted. At the time, he was drafted before the pay-per-view and was given a shot at the championship on his Legacy debut, and he was unsuccessful at Loomis. So Hunter, for the first time in his singles career since having that hardcore championship last year, I believe it was last year, might have been this year, but not since having the hardcore championship has he been able to successfully defend the championships he's held in VPW more than once. We'll see how things pan out from there, though, as he's got a match at the pay-per-view more than likely. As Hunter gets out of the way of that knee shunt and gets straight behind into that suplex. Of course, not only is he, well-versed in singles action now, but Hunter, a multiple-time VPW tag champ and the last ever as a part of Gentleman's Club, one of the 3 people to hold the Trios championships before deactivating them. Elbow to the gut, knocks him back and tries to roll into an attack there, but ate a boot to the face instead. As now Hunter tried for the ankles there and got caught with a shove. Caught the boot, elbow to the knee, and now brings him under, or goes under and tried to get the wrist lock and was kicked in the gut instead, and a forearm to the face of the champion as Peligro on top mount with those punches. Lifts him up. Kamagoy. Covers him now. Kick out at 2. A strong knee strike will put anyone down at least for a 2 count. He gets him with that punch to the gut. Collar and elbows him. Goes around. Lifts him up. Gory bomb. Hunter now covers him. 1. Ooh, a kick out at 1 by Peligro. And Hunter charges. Suicide cross body. Peligro sending him into the barricade, though. Oh, and Hunter knew it was coming through him into the barricade, but Peligro saw that drop kick coming as well. A lot of back and forth as their strike exchanges and moving out of the way repeatedly. Knee to the head. Knee to the head, another one. Oh. Hunter sending Peligro into the guardrail and misses that kick again. Peligro this time rolling out of the way, and roundhouse kick punches are landed. Oh, into the guardrails. He's realizing the count's getting high. He's going to wait for him. Of course, it's a 20 count. I don't know why he would just sit there and wait, but nonetheless, oh, now he's going after him. And Hunter disagrees and wants him back in the ring. Getting back in, and Peligro springboard into that forearm smash. Hunter there with a punch to the gut, big forearm, and again, caught him this time. Punch to the gut. Goes around into the kicks to the thigh. just chopping down the leg. Goes around. Corey bombs him. Picks up Peligro, turns him around. Lumbar check, no, bulldogs him. Peligro lifts him. Cross-legged. Great buster on the knee. 1, 2, no, Hunter's out at 2. Oh, he's in the danger zone. It's hazardous out there. It's Peligro. Charges. Tope, but nobody home, and he just drives it into the basket. I don't know what I was trying to say. It's nothing but net there. Whatever. Rolls into the flatliner. I don't do sports. Sends him in the ring. Peligro goes behind, waistlocks him. Irish whip into the corner. Peligro, buckle bomb. Covers him after that. 1, 2, no. Hunter's out at 2. Sling blades him. Rolls into the drop kick. 1, 2, no. Hunter's out at 2. Champion still in this one as Peligro throwing all the offense he's got in him as he's going to try to hit something big here. That cross-legged fisherman brainbuster, no. He stops him. Oh, a slap to the face. Turns him around. Lumbar check. He's not able to hit it again as Peligro flips out of it. Hunter, though, with some elbows to the gut. He's got to work quick here. On the ropes. Oh, wait a minute. Hunter sent to the floor. Saito suplex by, oh, wait a minute. I was about to say by Peligro there, but I got distracted by the offense there being reversed. Hunter lifts up Peligro and sending him back in the ring. He needs to get back in this one. He's going to get caught and sent into the ropes. Big punch to the stomach. He caught him on the way around. Ripcord, no, boot to the gut by Hunter. Goes around into the gory bomb again. Super kick. It's a good strategy there. Take out the knees. The quicker high flyer. The struggle with the knees being damaged. That Hurricanrana face smash, and now he's in the corner. Hunter smashes him face first into the buckle. And he's got him up on the shoulder now. Oh, and he lawn darts him into the middle buckle. Might not be terribly visible, but it looks like Peligro's mask is getting a little blood soaked. Now Hunter lifts him up, turns him around. Another attempt at the lumbar check. He hits it this time. Covers him. 1, 2, no! Peligro's out at 2. Champion and challenger. Going to war here, Peligro. Trying for that brainbuster on the knee again. Boot to the gut. Wait, no, he's not going for it. Canadian Destroyer. 1, 2, 3. Peligro picks up a big win on Legacy. A big Legacy debut and a big win for him, beating the X Division champion here. Now Peligro, bloodied and clearly bruised there. Big congratulations to him, and he's got a lot of momentum from that first win. But we're going to move on from that to a women's matchup as Sin Calamy versus Bad Amy. Sin Calamy making her way here on Legacy. Currently, to put it politely and kindly, not the best singles record.
The following contest is
0-2.
scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the Bronx, New York, the Voice, Jen Cassidy.
Sin, as I said, 0-2, but never deterred in that effort as she wants to make it further in the division. That Women's Intercontinental Championship, now held by Vanessa Virus, needs a challenger. And I'm sure either of these two are willing to step up to the plate for that opportunity.
From the other side of darkness, Bad Amy.
Amy, a former multiple-time VPW World Champion. But tonight, as I said, both of these competitors are more than likely setting their sights on that Intercontinental Championship that at the moment doesn't have a number one contender. Of course, Amy currently tied for third place in the Women's Intercontinental rankings. Should be a nice matchup between these two. Amy and Sin meet in the middle. Collar and elbow goes around into a boot to the gut. DDT on Amy. Sin tried to get some offense, but Amy back to her feet. Irish whip and a big Japanese arm drag. This is the boot. Amy with the strikes. One thing you will always be aware of with Amy is that the second you slip up with anything, she will strike with zero hesitation. As Sin, like I said, missed a move and Amy was right there immediately. I'd compare Amy's wrestling style to a shark. She strikes quick, and she will let you know she's there when she does so. That leg drop followed by a second leg drop. Lifts up Sin. Sin hadn't kicked to the knee there. European uppercuts her. And just repeated strikes here. Forearms are back into the buckle. Elbow to the face as Amy charges in. Tornado kick doesn't knock her down. She ate the kick to the head and follows it with a suplex. Amy out at 1. Sin misses that grapple as Amy gets away and straight into a GTS. How much more time, how many more times could I say it? Amy is like a shark. As soon as she smells blood in the water, she goes for it. And that knee strike shows it even more. 2, and almost got it there. We were dangerously close to the quickest match on the show so far. As now Chop gets blocked. Sin tries to springboard but gets caught. Set on the ropes now. Look to the leg and now just wrenching the shoulder over that top rope. Irish whips her to the floor. Amy's just gonna let her sit there for a moment. Oh my Jesus Christ! Just threw Sin at the barricade with that high cross. Sin tried to recover a little bit, but oh my God, European uppercut. And the ripple effects of that one definitely still being felt there. As Amy trying to shake off the damage done with some more attacks. Taking a seat there at the end of that one. On a big kick. Count of 10 right about now. Remember, 20 counts. Got to keep reminding people just in case they aren't aware. 20 counts on the outside. We haven't seen very many 20 count outs, but we have seen them. As Amy throws her into the barricade and a big Uranagi on the edge of that barricade. I think Amy's going for insult rather than actually trying to win here. Count of 14 or possibly 13. It sounded like 14, but I could be wrong. 15. What? I missed a whole number there? Anyways, the deal. Count of 17. We need the action back in the ring. Come on. 18. Amy's dancing. And she breaks the count at 19. Hello. Drops her on the floor, and now knife edge chop, kicks and everything just flying. Fireman carry, wasteland into a senton. Thanks for the follow, much appreciated there, Blade. Sin finally bringing this one back in the ring. Made a mistake though, taunting when Amy was already getting up to her feet, and a big right. And instead of getting back in the ring, getting out there, taunting and then slingshot forearm. Immense amount of damage being done to Sin here by Amy. It's the sliced bread. That's a lot of different things that cause damage there. Of course, the full body weight of the person doing the move over to your shoulders, applying more pressure to the landing. Amy sending her into the ring. Oh, pancakes her on the floor. We're getting back in the ring here. Or are we? Sin goes around, neck breaker on the floor. Now we're going back in, thank you. Sin follows behind, gets the grapple on Amy, sends her into, brings her back into the knee strike. Turns her around, waist locks her, no, elbow to the face. Following elbow, Irish whip into the ropes this time. Pop up into a German suplex. A lot of impact on that German suplex as now cradles, hammerlock suplex. And Amy back up. But Amy gets caught, hip toss, knee to the chin. And a smart decision by Sin here. Get her away from those ropes. No chance of a rope break here. 1, 2, no, Amy's out at 2. The way things have shifted in this match, we went from possibly seeing the shortest match to seeing, I think, the longest match of the show so far. As Amy, backslide driver, lifts her back up. Getting the distance for that knee strike. 1, 2, 3. Amy knocking the lights out of Sin. A big win there and a hard-fought victory as they both spent a lot of time on the outside throwing each other around. But Amy continues in her winning ways and more than making up for her previous losses. But now we move on to our main event.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Amarillo, Texas, Dawn Blacksmith.
Dawn Blacksmith here, making her return technically to Legacy as she was formerly Cora Lee, but tonight she's facing off against the world champion of the Revolt Wrestling Network and the TV champion currently. Could we see that undefeated streak of Celestia's come to an end here? That's what I'm interested in finding out. We got an undefeated streak on the line and the bragging rights of defeating a double champion.
And from Cardiff, Wales, the television champion,
Celestia, as I said, holding that Revolt Wrestling Network championship. The first to hold it, and so far has defended it successfully one time. And how another scenario that I wasn't fully thinking of before, but the television championship, usually an open challenge championship where it's on the line almost any time the champion is in a match. But tonight it's not on the line, which makes me think that there could possibly be a challenger already lined up for that championship. And I know that there's quite a few competitors asking what they've got to do to get a shot at that Revolt Wrestling Network championship held by Celestia. And currently it's just tried to defeat them. Celestia, as I stated, undefeated currently. I believe 3-0 or 4-0 right now. They've defeated Rachel Holloway as well as, so let's just make sure here before I say anything more, obviously. Defeated Rachel Holloway, defeated Bad Amy, and at the pay-per-view defeated Akane to get and to retain that championship. So Celestia currently 3-0. As that Northern Light suplex goes for the cover and only gets a 1 count on Dawn here. Dawn charges in for that boot, but doesn't get it. Gets it there though. As I always say these stats because it's baffling to me how some of these stats can be so true. Celestia, part of a tag team with Kiko Kishimoto, and became the longest reigning champion in all of VPW history, as Luken Stelle made it to, I believe, 500 plus days as champions. The longest reigning champions of all time in VPW, and I honestly believe no one will ever be able to defeat or break that record, I should say. As a hip toss by Dawn on Celestia. Of course, in that 500 plus days, Celestia and Kiko defeated many of opponents, including, though it was very makeshift, they did work together decently, Amber Reed and Brittany Blake as a team at Kingdom. Repeated eye rakes here by Dawn, which doesn't seem like the person that we knew her last time we saw her. But Celestia with a boot to the gut. Oh, but gets caught with a hip toss into the apron this time. And Celestia tries to combo kick Dawn out of the air and catches her, sending her in the ring. Oh, Dawn tried to baseball slider. Sorry, apologies. A war of taunts as Celestia grabs and Dawn reverses, boot to the gut now. Charges off the ropes, double knees to the back of the head. 1, 2, no. Why is this saying this is a first time chat? You were here for the X Cup. At least I think you were. Drop kick to the back of Celestia as Dawn lifts up the double champ here. Springboard into nothing. Shooting star press. And now Dawn on the ropes and going to the apron to avoid further damage possibly here. Oh, the stun gun over the rope. Dawn back in the ring. Celestia gets caught off guard. Irish whip into the corner. Not charging in, playing it safe and going in slowly. Elbow to the face though, nonetheless. Big punch to the face, and now Celestia backing up but gets caught as they tried to. Interesting. Drop kick misses. Waist lock by the champ. Boot to the gut. Into a brainbuster. Oh, float over into the pin, but a rope break there. A reversal punch to the gut. Dawn now snap suplexes Celestia down. Dawn staying on the champion. Boot to the gut. Pump handle. Into a powerbomb. Very clear rope break, unfortunately for Dawn. Obviously frustrated by that clear rope break. She didn't have the right placement there. And she's going to try to make Celestia pay for the mistakes there. As Celestia rolls to the outside, Dawn lines up a shot, misses the suicide dive. Celestia kick to the back and now lifts her up, turns her around. And a big, back suplex on the floor. Brings her back in the ring now. You can see Celestia trying to recover on the outside a little bit. Dawn charges for a clothesline and takes them down. Big air whip there. Takes the knee. Multiple strikes to the to the outside of the knee, I should say. Top mount and the punches again. It's Dawn, I think for the first time we'll be seeing it. Celestia could be in danger in this match. Boot to the gut and the double knees are going to hit again. No, misses this time. Oh, and a big boot to the head. Kick to the gut. Celestia needs to get back in this one. Irish whip. Flapjacks. And now the cover. 2, 3. Celestia defeated here. And Dawn picking up quite a momentous victory here. As I said, Celestia undefeated, was undefeated, and a double champion.
Dawn Blacksmith.
Guess that's the risk you run when you try to overdo it and try to prove yourself to every single person. Celestia put up one hell of a fight and didn't go down easily as they were able to get in position for a rope break there earlier, but Dawn Blacksmith picks up a big win in her return. And I want to thank you all for watching. I want to thank everyone who stopped by and talked in the chat. And I want to thank our partners, of course, the Rough Cut Network and the Takedown Network, and of course all of our individual partners, Battlefront Industry, LGF, JSW, and FIC, and of course World Pro Wrestling. Forgot about them, WPW. Didn't forget, I just forgot to say them first. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys for Future Foundation and or Uprising next.